31. At the peak of global fame, Namjoon admitted something no one expected. He hit rock bottom, not physically but psychologically, and what he discovered there might change how you see life forever. During his military service, RM went through one of the darkest periods of his life. He described it as being in a mental cave, a place where he reached his lowest point. But instead of breaking him, that experience became a form of self-therapy. Now, whenever fear or anxiety hits, he reminds himself that he is no longer there, that he is safe, lying in his own bed. That simple thought grounds him in the present and helps him move forward. Even in that darkness, one thing never left him: music. He calls music his root. During those difficult days, he found comfort in listening to albums, connecting deeply with artists like Tyler. Music wasn't just entertainment. It became a way to survive moments that felt endless. But behind the global success of BTS, especially with massive hits like Butter and Permission to Dance, RM found himself questioning something deeper: identity. He admitted that during those peak moments, he often felt confused about what BTS truly represented. There were times he had to suppress his own artistic instincts to meet expectations, to fit into a global image that didn't always align with who he truly was. At his core, RM describes himself as someone with an anti-instinct. When everyone says yes, he feels the urge to say no. That contrary nature pushed him to explore himself more honestly through his solo work. Like Indigo and Right Place, Wrong Person. These projects became a space where he could return his roots, raw, unfiltered, and real, creating the kind of music he believes he would have made even if BTS never existed. Now, after everything, RM doesn't see the future of BTS as a continuation of the past. He sees it as a new start, not something safe or predictable, but something that must constantly evolve. He believes that if the group stops challenging themselves, there is no reason to continue. For him, the goal is clear: to push boundaries, to experiment, and to go beyond what is comfortable. At 31, he views his life as a turning point, a bridge between who he was and who he is becoming. He wants to document this phase honestly, so that one day he can look back and understand his true self at this moment. But despite all the growth, RM admits that he still struggles. He talks about mood swings, feeling okay in the morning but facing sadness at night. He describes carrying an essential sorrow within him, something that never fully disappears. He knows he is sensitive, someone who overthinks and feels deeply. Instead of running from it, he accepts it. To stay grounded, he focuses on simple things: putting his phone down, reading books, taking walks, and trying to live in the present. He believes the future is just a distraction and that the past is already gone. The only thing that truly exists is now. And despite everything, the struggles, the confusion, the internal battles, RM comes to a powerful realization: life doesn't have to be perfect to be meaningful. He finds joy in small moments: the sky, music, conversations, friends, and quiet walks. He separates himself from fame and sees life for what it is at its core. And in the end, he says something simple yet powerful: life is fun and living is better. If this story made you feel something, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more deep stories like this. And tell me in the comments, what part of RM's journey inspired you the most?